You guys will not believe the results of the Cut DC golf ball. So going to be doing a review on this golf ball, which is going to be the Cut DC golf ball. It's going to be a 4-piece tour quality golf ball made by Cut Golf. They have some of the best value golf balls out there for new golfers. And I just want to see how this golf ball, we'll pull it out here, compares really against the Titleist ProV1, okay, and really against the other older Cut golf balls. And it's always been my biggest issue is literally their Cut logo. I've just always hated. I don't know why. But to do this review, I'm just going to compare it against the Titleist ProV1 golf ball. Going to do a drive, just taking my best drive. Going to do some chips around the green and then just comparing the putter. I remember the one thing I hated about the Cut golf ball, the older ones, was literally the sound off the club face. So let's go ahead and check it out. All right, so drive number one is going to be with the Cut golf ball. The course was playing windy that day, so I am teeing the golf ball down a little bit lower. Thus, the ball flight is going to be much lower, and it is a dog leg right. And so with this Titleist, I did connect a little bit better, but this golf ball ends up going about 20 more yards further, even with the ball flight not being as straight.
All right, so walking up to the two tee shots, got one right there, and we got one right up there. So we'll see the two different golf balls. DC right here in the fairway, good shot. And then the Titleist is going to be up there. That's about 40 yards up there. So Titleist winner for distance off the tee. All right, so let's count it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, that was only about 30 yards difference.
So the point still stands. Whether it's 20, 40, or 30 yards, the Cut golf ball flew significantly less further. And that was true for the past week that I've been testing out the golf ball and for that round as well. The Titleist outperformed the Cut in terms of length. Now let's watch me smack this 5-wood with the Titleist golf ball. So now we're going to test out some around the green chipping. And as you guys will see, it is a pretty windy day out. I kind of wanted to hit two shots, one that was lower to the ground and one that had a little bit more flight. We'll be able to see the control between the two golf balls.
Maybe a slight amount more control for the Cut, but let's look at why. Can we see that? It's starting to chip away already. So that's why. More control around the green, but that's because it's chipping already.
And so to me, that's going to be the biggest issue with any really value-based golf ball that has a urethane cover, is that it is going to scuff up more significantly really than a Titleist ProV1. And I'll show you guys that here on this next approach shot. It is crazy what the Cut golf ball does to my club face. I'll show you guys. So just as an FYI there, that is going to be the Cut golf ball that is scraping off there. That is not the Titleist ProV1. I hit two shots there with a Cut golf ball, the Cut DC golf ball, and then one with the Titleist ProV1. That is the Cut golf ball that is scraping off of the face of the club. That's why it creates so much spin around the green, because the club face is eating into the golf ball, whereas that's not happening with the Titleist. So here you guys will see that the Cut golf balls were a little bit shorter, and I don't know if that's because of like the dimple pattern catching it in the wind a little bit more, or if it's just not as hard coming off the club face from 100 yards out, which is what I was going with there. 60 degree, 100 yards out into the green. And so the Titleist was a much better hit distance wise.
The wind did us in. Nearly hold another one with the Cut. I don't know, around the green, Cut's doing well.
So while this clip is playing in the background, all I'm trying to do is get a feel for the golf ball off the putter face. To me, that is all putting is in terms of a golf ball, is really just getting the consistent feel from the putter club face to the golf ball. As long as that consistency is there in each putt, that's what you're looking for. And to me, that's kind of where cut kind of lacks. I just don't like the impact off the putter for the cut golf ball. But for the average golfer, not a big deal. For a really good golfer, it could be a big deal. But for a majority of people watching this video, that really isn't going to be a big enough thing to really matter. And you'll see, power-wise, both golf balls basically produce the same results. All right, so just going over the grades of this golf ball, starting with distance. As we can see, it really was not a good distance golf ball, especially from the driver and 5-wood. I just felt like it lacked distance. Now, the closer you got in, the less the distance mattered. And I think that does come directly down to the amount of layers that they have. And with the amount of layers that they have, sure, this led to it not having as much distance off the tee. But with the added layers, I did see more control from really 150 on in. And we did see, because of the cover being really thin and chipping pretty easily, that the golf ball did have a lot of green side control. So where it really did lack in distance off the tee, it made up for it with the green side control. Now, the durability is the worst part about this golf ball. There are times in which I can't even play more than 2 holes with it because it scuffs up so much. So this golf ball to me is going to be more for golfers that are going to be between a 10 and 20 handicap, because the benefits of having a golf ball like this are that it does give you some tour quality features like the urethane cover, like the multiple layers, that just aren't available by other golf balls at the same price point. Now, because the ball scuffs up as much as it does, if you are a 10 or lower handicap, I would say it's not going to be worth it for you, because if you're someone that is striking the golf ball well, you're just going to go through these super fast. And if you are someone that does play good golf, like a solid golfer, that distance off the tee really does matter a lot. But if you're just the average good enough golfer that's just trying to improve on their golf game, and maybe you are lacking control around the greens, maybe that's the worst part of your game, or that 150 yards in play, then the cut DC golf ball is not a bad golf ball for you. It might be worth looking into. It could improve your golf game. I would say the number one thing you want to do though with a golf ball is play it consistently, because that's going to make the biggest difference in your golf game, is playing the same ball consistently. And then lastly, I do just want to mention off the putter, it's still an okay golf ball off the putter. I feel like the sound off of it is just terrible. It just like slaps off the putter rather than like meets the putter and goes off of it. I don't know. Tough to explain. If you guys putt it, you probably know what I'm talking about. But that's going to be the golf ball review. Let me know what you guys think about this golf ball. Let me know what you guys think by leaving a comment in the comment section below. Have you played this golf ball before? Are you thinking about playing it? All right, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.